So in photography there are these kind of rules, I guess. It's more like guidelines. You don't have to follow them all the time, but it's a great tool to frame up your images. And I really think it's important to know these rules so you know when to use them or when to break them. Some of the greatest photographers through time have become famous because they broke the rules. So the first one is the rule of thirds. It's this grid that helps you divide your photos into, well, thirds, which creates these points of interest that the eyes are drawn to. So what happens is when a subject is placed in one of these areas, it creates a good experience for the viewer. You could also place your subject in the center of the frame. This creates a feeling of authority. You often see this in YouTube videos where people are teaching stuff. It creates this feeling of this is an important person that I need to watch or listen to. So another great tip is a frame within a frame, which means that you create a frame around your subject using whatever you have in your surroundings. So like me right now, I'm using the car to make a frame around me, and this really helps create a focus point to draw the viewer's eye in. So our brains are using a lot of energy all the time. It's constantly trying to figure out where to look and how to understand a frame. That's why it feels good to look at an image that are using these rules, because it helps the brain understand where to look, which saves energy. And once you learn when to use these rules, you also know when to break them. Because when breaking the rules, we confuse the brain and it doesn't know where to look, which make us stop and take another peek at what we're looking at. This is used a lot like in commercials and stuff like that. The final rule I want to bring up is leading lines. As you can see here, I placed myself on this wall, which creates a line from the camera down to me. This really helps the eye to understand where to look, because we're leading it down to the subject. And these rules can be used in anything, photo or video. It all applies. It was supposed to be foggy today, but well, there isn't much out there. I don't know if you can see that, but well, that's just how it is sometimes. But there are these caves down here that I want to explore a little bit and see if we can make something happen there. Hopefully we get something. So here we got a chance to use one of the rules, the framing one. So right down here I got this lighthouse that I want to shoot, and I got these rocks in the foreground, and hopefully I can line it up so we get some kind of frame around the subject. So, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really hope you got something out of this, and I really hope to see you next time. Bye.